It's just that even some of the the extras in this one, some of the crowd scenes in Life of Brian, the extras in this film wouldn't be missed out in there. Like there's some stuff like when he first gets taken to the the Jewish leaders. Some people in the crowd, he gets struck to the ground for the first time, and someone in the crowd's like doing that in the background, and it's like no one actually fucking does that. Like in real life, like some of the extras in the background of Passion of the Christ were just awful, and it's just like
overacted,
exactly. Like someone gets hit, someone goes, "Oh my god, look at that!" But it's like, what is this? Like fucking like GCSE drama, like it's so bad. And that just detracted straight away because it's just like there's 3 budget extras in the background there, but.
I thought the whole film was overacted. All the Roman guys, like when they were like spitting out their drink and laughing like that.
They just love violence so much. They love it.
Yeah.
I thought I thought he was good. It's a tricky role to play for many different reasons. And I thought he played. If you've got to act like you're in that kind of pain for the whole time, it's a pretty good performance. I've never seen him in anything else. I don't even know who he is actually. Who is it?
Jim Caviezel?
He's American, isn't he?
So
Jim Caviezel.
Before we watched this, you guys said you'd seen The Passion of the Christ too, which isn't that a Family Guy skit?
Yeah, it's better as well.
Yeah.
I've not seen that, but does that give away a lot of the like?
Does it give away the movie? Come on, Tom.
Go watch it.
Does it take the piss out of the fact that like it's just a constant drudge of someone getting tortured?
It's a whole episode, and then basically like it's a whole Family Guy episode that's based on it.
Right.
And the idea is that Peter and Brian, James, and they basically see a promo trailer for Passion of the Christ 2, and then they spend like the whole episode being like, we must destroy this, no one must ever see it, blah blah blah.
Okay.
Type in on YouTube Passion of the Christ 2.
It's so funny.
It's based on there's always been a lot of talk about sequels and stuff.
No, it's.
I
Jenny, you have to. We won't tell you what it is. You've got to just go watch it on YouTube, and you'll understand. It's just.
Is that better than the movie?
It's
that 1 minute snippet. Yes.
Yeah.
It's more enjoyable.
There are more quotable moments. There are more quotable moments for sure. Me and James can probably quote 5 things from
That's
that.
what my ex-wife said.
Jesus crazy!
This is a short script, to be fair, in this movie. Like, there's minimal dialogue.
Yeah. Other than the main bits that are in the Bible as well. Like, most of it is probably just...
It's probably over like 10, maybe 15, 10 pages in the Bible. I actually don't know, but yeah, it's probably not that long.
There's so many bits that I didn't understand. Like, why were his eyes changing colour throughout? They were red in some parts, they were yellow and green in other parts. Like, I didn't quite understand that at all.
Oh, I thought they were just yellow.
What did the bull guy represent? The snake?
That's Satan.
That's to say that was the devil. So that was the thing which I was like, if that was really subtle, but that was what you needed to have picked up on for you to be able to understand that he was harboring everyone's sins, like, and Satan was there just trying, like, waiting for him to crumble at any point. And then that's why the bit that when he dies at the end, it then cuts to Satan in hell just being like,
yeah, but it's not.
I didn't understand why Judas was being hunted by those like men children, but
because he betrayed Jesus.
Yeah,
but why? But then what did that have to do with Jesus absolving everyone's sins? Because they would have obviously I can understand the association with Satan and Jesus, but what did? It didn't really make sense.
Yeah,
we'll have to ask Jesus that, to be fair, because if he's trying to save everyone's sins, he didn't save Judas, to be fair.
Yeah.
Might get cleared up in the sequel.
It was too late for Judas, though, wasn't it? And this is another thing as well, is I almost half of me thought the Judas plotline was one of the better ones as well. Like, I quite enjoyed his part, even though it deteriorated quickly and he hung himself soon after. But I thought that bit was quite good.
He was the only one of Jesus' friends that you knew who were like, all the other people that he was. When he was like first arrested, he was on the floor mouthing to, and they had that scene. You're just like, well, you haven't introduced these characters, so why do I have any emotion to the scene? Because you haven't shown me, before that they're friends or anything like that.
Peter vanished quite quickly, didn't he?
Yeah, Peter disappeared. Did you also notice that Peter in Aramaic is Keith? Did you notice that?
No.
Did you not? I was cracking up so much at that point when they're shouting Peter. They're just like Keith.
Keith the
You've got to
disciple.
go back and watch that. Honestly, you've got to go back and watch that. Straight after this, go back and watch like how they say Peter in Aramaic. It sounds like Keith.
It's Jesus saying Keith.
Oh, that's class.
Is it not Hebrew they're speaking? I thought.
It's Aramaic, which is biblical.
Oh right.
The old Hebrew, isn't it? Old Arabic.
Mel Gibson wouldn't make a film in Hebrew. Let's be honest.
Probably very true.
Let's rate this holy bastard. Tom, it is your pick. So, what will you rate The Passion of the Christ?
I'm gonna give it a 6.5, which I think is roughly what I gave Valhalla Rising, and that's what I'm kind of benchmarking it against.
Yeah, Jem.
For Valhalla Rising, I'm trying to think what I gave that now. I would give Passion of the Christ a 6.
Bang on 6.
Yeah.
James.
Yeah, same as Jem. Bang on 6.
6. Okay, well, I thought it was a bit better than all of you, but then if I actually do think about what I gave Valhalla Rising, I thought it was better than Valhalla Rising. I've got to give it some credit. Give it a 6.8, which...
That's not a bad score.
Overall...
From you.
Yeah, well, it wasn't... I didn't think it was dreadful.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Just I'm always rating on the enjoyability factor, and I did not enjoy that film.
But
Like,
see,
I thought he was good. The Jim Caviezel was Jesus. I agree with you guys. I don't think we discussed that enough. I thought he was really good. And the fact he was in Aramaic was again a bonus. But other than that, it was not an enjoyable watch.
So it's interesting. I obviously had my views after watching it. I thought I'd just have a look at IMDb, and obviously. I think it got something like 7. It got 7 point something on IMDb. I can't remember what, but there's not a single review that isn't a 1 or a 10. Basically, anyone that's like atheist is just like, I don't understand it. I don't like it. Anyone that anyone that's religious is just like, I watch this film every single week. Like, it reaffirms my connection to Christ. It's just.
I think Turkey
so
logged on,
polarising.
didn't they? Turkey logged on and sorted it out. 6.3 overall.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Sorry, chap.
It's a bit low, but
Ruin your Saturday night.
yeah, what a waste. Waste of time.
That was good. That was good conversation though around it though. Well, you had definitely achieved your mission of having a film that was fairly polarizing. I feel, Tom, if that was what you set out to do.
Yeah, it's always better having an interesting. Well, I couldn't think of anything that I knew was going to be a banger that none of us would have watched. So I thought I've been intrigued by this for a while. Why not?
I won't lie. I thought it was going to be better than it was.
Yeah, same.
So did I.